Hey everyone, Cody from Mactelecom Networks. In this video, we're going to be going on site to a pretty big residential job. The house was about 10,000 square feet. We used 10 access points, 26 speakers, and about 25 different cameras. Now, there were a couple challenges with this job, which we'll go through at the end. Most of this video is time-lapsed as I have had a cold throughout the last week or so. So let's go ahead and take a look. The first thing that we need to do is to put together our network rack. This first rack is for our main closet, which is a 25U. We do have another smaller closet down on the first floor. Next, we're going to start installing the access points. The access points that we went with were the U7XG, and there is 10 of them. We do have one U7 Pro outdoor as well. This house is fairly large, so we wanted to make sure that we had enough Wi-Fi coverage throughout. For outdoor cameras, we have two AIPTC Precisions, one at the front of the house and then one at the back of the house. Covering the rest of the outdoor of the house, we have the G5 PTZs. For audio, we're using 13 power amps, 9 that are in our main rack, and then we have 4 in our secondary rack, and we have 26 speakers throughout this property. The fun part now begins where I have to bundle all the cables for the main rack and the secondary rack, get them into the patch panel, and then I need to terminate them. The keystones that we are using for this one were Cat6 VCE link with the VCE link crimper, which you can see on screen. I will put affiliate links down in the description below if you want to purchase them. It's now day 3, which is the last day of the installation. We do have a smaller network room that is within the house. So we have our main IDF, and then we have a smaller room, which I'm going to be working on today. We have this cabinet that is going to be going up here into the small closet. So they did have a media box. We don't need that. We're going to be putting a rack up there because we have a UPS. We have a bunch of power amps. We have a switch. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and we'll get this rack installed. There isn't any lights in this place. We probably shouldn't have been here for another month or two. You can tell there's no trim on the doors and it's a little bit dusty, but we flew in and we need to get it done. We're pretty much done this build for this time. We will be coming back at some time in February where we're going to outfit this full of super light gear, but it's not all out yet. There are a few things still missing. At the very top, we're going to be having the cable modem, and you can see that the second UDM Pro Max is currently off. So what we'll be doing, we'll have these two in high availability. We are waiting for DAC cables, so we're not going to do that right now. But then we have our patch panel, and you can see that we have the ether lighting cables across. All of these ether lighting cables, what they're for the cameras, they're for APs, and they're also for our audio. Going below that, we have the PDU Pro, and then we have all of our power amps. We have 9 power amps here, and they're for the upstairs and half of the downstairs. I don't know a whole lot about the audio. Jacob did that. So maybe we'll get him to explain at a later time. But then we have the UMBR Pro, and this is filled with 16 terabyte hard drives. And we also have a battery backup. You can tell it is dusty, and I'll explain about that at the end of the video. Gonna do a bit of walk around the house. This is the great entrance. That door is pretty cool. I wish I could show you how the door works, but the battery ran out on it. So I'm gonna show you things that we did. So we're walking down the hallway, and this is our main rack that you just saw. We have a camera, or we have 2 cameras, and they're both pointing down the hallways. If we go towards this way, we don't have any cameras in the bedroom, but we do have an access point. And it is the XGS access point, and we did turn the LED off for that one. We have this camera here, and there's stairs going in there, but it's not finished yet, so that's what it's capturing. And then they have this rec room, I guess it would be, or maybe like a family room, and there's another camera going down, and we have another XGS access point. If we turn over to our right and go down the hallway, in this bedroom, we also have another access point, and that access point obviously doesn't have an LED. In this rec room, we have 2 speakers. You could see one there, and then we could see one down over on the edge, and it does play really nicely. So we'll go into the master bedroom right now. In the master, we have another XGS, and you can see that there's no LED. They didn't want it on there so they could actually sleep. And then we have these wall speakers, and this is where the master bed will be. And then if you go into the bathroom, we have another 2 speakers there. And this is an amazing shower. I wish I had it myself. We have 2 different patio speakers. You can see the white one on the left-hand side, and then we have one on the right-hand side. Going down to the front door, you can see we have a camera in the middle as well, and that is a 4K camera. I believe it's the G6 turret. This will be the main entertainment room where they'll have their couch here. There is going to be a massive video wall going across the whole wall. So next time I'm back, I will capture that. We have one more AP going up there, and we have speakers throughout, and there will be one more camera going in the corner. Walking into the kitchen, we will have a camera right here in the corner. We just got to find the cable because it was buried in the drywall, and then we have speakers as well in here. Within the scullery, we have 2 other speakers so that they could listen to music when they're maybe doing some food prep or whatnot. Now down here, there's some sort of a wine rack, and we do have an access point right here, and that is an XGS. Every access point in here is the XGS. We have our speakers going down the hallway. We have another camera that is pointing down towards this window, and we also have another speaker. We have a camera in the corner, and this will catch their staircase as well as this glass window. This will be the fitness room. There is a sauna room in there, but I'm not going to go there. There is a couple speakers, there's a camera in the corner, and then we have another access point. Rec room, and this is in their lower floor. We have 2 cameras, so we have one in each corner, and then we have another XGS access point, and we have 2 speakers. This is the office, and we do have an XGS access point, and this is the room where we have our second network rack. You can see it up there, but I'll get a ladder so we can take a closer look. And this is our secondary rack. We only have 20 cables in here, and we have the USW Pro Max 24 PoE, and we also have the ether lighting cables. We have 4 of the power amps. When there's nothing playing on them, they do fall asleep, and you can see that we have a couple different zones set up. This is for the lower half and the outside, and we have another trip light UPS so that if they have a power outage, it stays up for a little bit of time.
And that's going to be it for this on-site install video, and I am happy with how it turned out.
Now let's talk about the dust, like I said. So if you're an installer, you probably already know that not everything goes to plan. We went to this job site about a month and a half ago. We flew in, and once we got to the job site, there was supposed to be power. Well, there wasn't even paint on the walls, so that whole week was a wash. This time, when we flew down, we were told there was power. When we got to site, both of our network rooms didn't have any electrical plugs, neither did the whole house. This isn't anybody's fault, it's just construction delays. So on the second day that we were down there, the electrician did put in plugs for us. So that is why there is dust. This place really isn't finished for us to go do it, but we protected it as best as we can. We are heading back there at the end of February to put all SuperLink devices in, and we will be hooking it up to third-party monitoring using a third-party device. So watch out for this video. If you have any questions about this video, leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, thanks.